having a good experience getting into the mining industry. Welcome to Australian Mining for New Starters, and today's video I just want to talk about why we do the channel and run the Facebook page and all that sort of stuff. So we've got the Australian Mining for New Starters Facebook page, and we've got the YouTube channel that we do, and we also work quite closely with the Winwin people, so Alana over at Winwin, to give you the best experience you can trying to get into the mining industry. Because unfortunately, it's one of those industries where if you don't know what's going on, it tends to chew people up and spit them out in the first 6 months that they're in the industry. If you get past the first 6 month mark, then most people go on to have long and profitable careers. But unfortunately, a lot of people, they get chewed up and spat out in the first, sort of 2 to 4 months. And that's one of the things that we wanted to address. The more you know before you go, the easier it is for everybody. And that's one of the reasons why I agreed to do all this, and we make the videos. You can come over to this playlist. I call it the Best Shot series, and it just goes through everything that you need to know about how the hard rock underground mining industry works. So it's really important when you're trying to get into mining, you understand which area of the industry that you're trying to get into. We specialise in hard rock underground. There's not a real lot going around on the surface at the moment because of the iron ore mines being turned driverless. But the Alana and Jess over at Winwin, they help people get into the utility side of things, construction, some surface work that's going around at the moment that they've got access to, but it's mostly construction, shutdown and utility work that they help people into. So they know what they're doing, and they're committed to giving you all the information so you can have the best possible experience. Because people end up spending a lot of money on tickets that they don't need. They move themselves across the country on a wing and a prayer, basically, trying to get into the mining industry without actually understanding what it entails. And that's one of the main reasons why back in the day we wrote a training course. A group of underground shift bosses here in WA wrote a 3-day training course. They moved it all online in 2016, and now that's the do-it-yourself for $450. It's going to be $495 as of the 1st of July 2022. So yeah, that's gone up, but it teaches you everything that they wanted a new starter to know before they come down on one of their crews. And what that does is it gives you the ability to have a talk to the employers, or it actually gives you more the ability to talk to the employers. It gives you something to offer the employers, because like I was saying before, the industry is not the same as every other industry, and they have a real problem with new starters. A lot of people in the first 6 months of their mining career, they just get chewed up and spat out. It's more than 50% failure rate, and it's one of the reasons why the training was written, to address that and to help people through that stage. But the biggest thing, I suppose, what I'm trying to say is one of the reasons why we do the page and we do the videos and all that sort of stuff is so that you can have a good experience getting into the mining industry. Now, if you decide to have a look at this training and you spend the money on doing the do-it-yourself and you decide that mining's not for you, as far as I'm concerned, that's a good experience, because you've spent a small amount of money to find out that mining's not going to be for you, rather than go down the route that everybody else goes of finding a job, getting it, quitting your job, moving to where the job is, working out in the first 3 or 4 days that the job's not for you, and then having all the stress of having to try and work out what you do after that. If you're able to go to something and have a look at it and go, yes, this is going to be for me, or no, it isn't, that makes a huge difference in everybody's lives. And that's one of the reasons why we do this and why I do the channel, because we're just trying to make people's experience of getting into the mining industry a lot better, a lot smoother. Because unfortunately it's not. Like I keep on saying, they go through a lot of people, and what it comes down to a lot is people are just on the wrong page about what the job entails, what the expectations of the job are, and how much actual pressure is going to be on you to perform, which is, especially in the hard rock underground side of things, there's a lot of money involved, the wages are huge, but the expectations for performance is really big as well. So I just wanted to do a short video about that, just letting people know that we do this channel so people, have a good experience trying to get into the industry, and, being able to tell you all the bad things about what's going on. I know it might sound a bit counterintuitive, but if you know the crap stuff about what you're getting yourself into, it just makes it so much easier when you actually get there. Because I've seen so many people only concentrate on the good things about the job, and the first time they get slapped across the face with something that's not so great, they put up their hand and, get me the fuck out of here. It's, if I had $5 for every time I've seen someone put their hand up and say, get me the fuck out of here, I would not be doing this. I would be on my boat fishing at the moment somewhere sunny in the world. So that's the main motivation for me behind all this, is to try and help people ease themselves into the industry without getting chewed up and spat out, and to start with working out whether mining's going to be for them or not. So I hope you found that information helpful. If you've got any questions about getting into the industry, give me send them through, and I'm more than happy to answer them. If you can share this video around and like and subscribe to the channel, that would be wonderful. Thanks.